up, guys? Time to show off yet another build. We've got another pilot dial build. This is one of the original ones I did way a long time ago. I don't remember what I called them. It's a pilot dial, but I don't remember if it's what version it is. But this one has been bronzed, well, a form of bronzing, where it gave everything a nice pink hue to it. So straight on, you don't really see it. But you've got raised indices. This is an acid etched dial. And then since that had such nice color to it, and I'm not going to have anything that matches that, I just did everything else in a nice steel color. So we've got a brushed 350 case. I happen to have a bead blasted sawtooth bezel. I don't know where I had it hiding, where it's been, but I went ahead and grabbed that because I haven't done one of these in a very long time, and I think this is the only one that I have. Did a scandi insert, so it's got your minute referencing, and then over here it's got your hour and minute. So this is adjustable. This is a tension ring bezel. Star engraved. I was just thinking about the anchor stuff that I just got in. Star engraved crown and caseback and clasp. This is milled. And this is on a nice custom pilot style. I guess anything can be pilot style, right? But a nice distressed brown HD strap with off-white stitching and a preview buckle. So this is nice and thick. So if you ever have trouble getting this through, there's one thing I recommend doing. See this little hook right here? Now, you'll get a little line on this, but I flip these upside down. Just put them on a nice hard edge surface and take a hammer and just flatten that out. You don't necessarily have to flatten this part out, but that part can get hooked. But if this all is kind of straight, it has less of a kind of a reach in and grab kind of situation with this thicker leather. So that's one option. The second option is a larger drill bit, and you just run it through the backside, keep it running, and pull it back through, and then use your thumb and just kind of smash that part down, because it'll kind of, so I run it as I'm pulling it back down to keep the raised area kind of to a minimum. But with this being distressed, that won't look bad, or that being smashed. So I just noticed it was kind of catchy on there. So it's kind of personal preference. So it'll go through just fine, right? And hook. But getting that off there, if this is kind of tight on your wrist, see this right here, I'm pulling, but it's not coming, right? But if you push, you can push it right. There it is. You have to take that pressure off. So that can be tough if it's on your wrist, right? Getting that pressure off right here. So, I don't know. You know what I might do? I might just go ahead and smash that while we're chatting. Because I want whomever gets it to not have to have homework to do, right? So, turn down your stuff if you have it blasting. I just want to get it a little bit flatter. And where's my Dremel? tell you that gets it a little hot. Just doing it against my, holding it against my finger there. So I got that done on there. I technically need to swap over to a different head, which I can't do all that on camera because I don't have cords that go that far, but we flattened it out some, so I'll use a brusher and kind of clean that up just a little bit right there. But now when you pull it up, it just comes out. So it's got that slight hook on the end, but there we are. So that is the build, as with every build. Actually, I didn't show you how it winds. I just got into that. Automatic mechanical, you've got a rotor in the back, so as you're moving, it is keeping time, putting spin onto that mainspring and keeping you wound. So before you put it on, you're going to want to wind it just a little bit, because if you're not going to be active, and you're not active like right as, you know, you're not going to set your time and then hope to be active right off the bat. So you're going to wind it just a little bit, back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking. At that point you can wind. It'll wind as clockwise as you're looking at it. Counterclockwise does not wind it, but it is a lot easier to keep your finger spacing and go back and forth. If you do that for 4 or 5 seconds before you put it on, that mixed with your rotor movement in the back will keep your time throughout the day. If you do it for 4 or 5 seconds, that should be all you need. If you do it for another 4 or 5 seconds, you're going to max out your 31-hour plus power reserve on it, which is what I do to make sure they're running to the next day, you know, keeping time. When you're happy with your one, you're going to pull it to the one and only click. Man, this still looks terrible. I ran a drill through my hand last night. Pull it out to the one and only click. You can now go all the way around. Set your time. You'll notice you got a little bit of play in there. That's a wobble crown that deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement. So not putting any pressure on the keyless works or mainspring. Or not mainspring, just your movement. Okay, Google, what time is it?
It's 2:07 p.m.
2:07. You're good. You're going to push it back, get it out of that time setting, and then wind it down. And that is the build. As with every build, you're going to get some matching beads. You're going to get this in a nice slider star engraved box. It's going to come with watch cleaner, which is good on all glass and metal parts. So everything here in the center, non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue, as well as a microfiber. You're also going to get some leather conditioner to keep this strap perfectly soft. Use a rag or something. Don't use one of your microfibers. That's in case you ever feel that it's not as soft. You can apply it on the front and back, let it soak in, remove any excess. And then lastly, some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, just repackaged. It's for your acrylic domed glass that you can scratch. But if you do, no big deal. Put a tiny bit of this on it and buff it out with your color matching microfiber. If the scratch is up and down, just go left and right, hazing. Fill in that scratch, haze it, generate some heat with your thumb, and buff it out. And if it's still there, wait just a little bit, let that solidify. And I was going to put this up, but I actually need to swap over to a brush head and kind of brush clean this a little bit. That's the build. If it's going to you, congrats. Thank you so much for your support. I hope you love it. And a little throwback to the acid etch dials I used to do. So if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. If you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe, so I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.